Hey, let's go. Let's move to a lighter subject called Scientology. So, oh, I forget what this was. Let's go back to a generic loadout. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, wait. Should we do Sleep Bomb Nitro? I got this. I got this. The mighty boom. That is what we need. Okay. Okay. Team America. Let's go. Hey, they got the Polaris. We got the Nitronome. Well, this is a recipe for success. What is close to success? A good effort. So anyway, let's go with Scientology, because Scientology's fun. So Scientology, you'll notice there are a lot of celebrities who really vouch for Scientology. And you're going to be hearing a lot of this throughout the stream. My voice is going to get destroyed, and it's going to be amazing. So Scientology, it's started by L. Ron Hubbard in like the 1980s, mid-1980s. So it's fairly old. I would say that modern usage of it is just for tax write-offs. It's basically, oh jeez, it's basically like a cult type deal. Freaking voice, dude. So I'm gonna do this with every single thought view that I bring up here, right? Not just Christianity, but Islam, Scientology, secularism. They all have to be scrutinized for their ideas outside of the human actions. Because there are people that live out conflicting worldviews. They say one thing, they do another. And, I mean, that's human beings 101. From the Garden of Eden, they were designed to be, part with God, and then they, decided they could do better. And so where did, like, 4 of you come from? Cotton Eye Joe, come on. Get me out of this mess. Can they be put to sleep? So Scientology's, the mindset behind Scientology's, L. Ron Hubbard was you also have to know a bit about their founder. The stark difference, which I'll probably bring up again, between Christianity and the Bible itself versus just about every other worldview is the evidence found in history. So there's about, just a brief overview, because I have like 4 books on this stuff. The Bible itself has about, it depends how far away you go from it. So they have authentic copies of the Bible from the year 300. So the argument where, like, boom, 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 boom. The argument where, like, the telephone call analogy where things just got distorted from time and time again. No, everything comes off the original Greek. If Christians are going to be certain about their worldview, why would they copy off a copy of a copy? If they're looking for truth, or anybody's looking for truth, why would you go that route? It just doesn't make sense. So we have original copies of the Bible from the year 300, from like the Council of Nicaea. We also have on top of that, there's 5,000 authentic things from like the year 100 AD, within one generation of Jesus's, death, basically. So one of the main arguments, which has been refuted for a long time, but just keeps coming up, is that it's all a legend. It can't be believed because it's all a fable and a fiction. We've seen things similar to this in history, and that's called the violation of the law of the exclusive middle, right? I have ears. An elephant has ears, therefore I have an elephant. It's a bad way of describing things. So, I forget what example of mythology is, that there were 12 disciples that the person had, etc., etc. But authentic Christianity, you have to think, like, Joseph Mengele did a lot of experiments during the Nazi times where he found out that it only took like 3 days to convince anybody that anything was true. Various tortures, whatever it is. All the apostles, the disciples, kept the belief in Christ, and they all died alone until their death. and their deaths were excruciating. You don't do that for something you're trying to fabricate. I love all the charged blitzes just hanging out here. I got this. We got this win. You and me, Nitronome, brothers forever. Jeez. What happened? The garbage collector kicked in. All right. So the stop talking, man. I need freaking notes instead of playing a game. We can do this. Oh, we got some radiance. Might be able to upgrade this bomb before we're going on vacation. Got some money. Might be able to buy another spark when we eventually go down. It is destiny. So we also have secular sources. Josephus, I know, is originally his monologue where like he called Jesus the Christ. He was a unorthodox Jew. 12 apostles. That's right. He was an unorthodox Jew. So him saying that Jesus was the Christ was a fallacy, and it was actually put in, I think, the year like 2 or 3. Pardon me, the year like 2 or 300. Can't pause online games, boy. So this is just the world we live in now. So he would not have put that in, and they actually found the original take, I think, right after Bill Maher died. I think it was Bill Maher. So many names. So many people that have done like great things and just truth research. Anyway, they're healing. I know it's bad, but at least they're asleep. At least they're enjoying their time away. We're gonna keep doing this, and this is gonna work. You can't tell me it won't, because so far it is. You know, I can't tell my daughter she needs a shirt on, or she'll get cold. She just has to experience that. She's 2 years old. She's a strong, independent young toddler. She knows what's up. So the secular sources, we also have authentic pieces going back to the year like 78. 1 Corinthians. It's a very old book in the Bible. A lot of they've done so many checks on the stuff, like the actual name authenticity for the time. Like there are periods, so you can go back even in our recent history and see which names are popular when. That stuff lines up perfectly to what names were popular at the time, or not popular when they were being named, that kind of thing. Little things like that. They're the only one thing that they cannot make up in the whole Bible, which also you have to take in perspective. It's 40 authors and 66 books. It's not just one person writing one thing. There's one First Chronicles and First Kings both have a discrepancy on when one battle was fought. It's like by a period of 200 years. That's the only thing they can find, and they have, and every archaeological find they do continue to come upon just enforces specifically Old Testament scripture. But okay, that was a big Pontius Pilate. Yeah, they actually found him. They didn't think Pilate was named, and they found the description of his as well. They also found the not Cephas. Darn it. They found the tomb, the sepulcher of the prophet who the main Jewish authority that prosecuted Jesus. While they were digging for a water park, out of all things, they found where he was. It wasn't Cephas? What was it? I can't remember off the top of my head. So, Scientology. This is where we were coming from this. L. Ron Hubbard was a great author. Another one? Well, yep. I get knocked down. Why did that make you go slow? I'll never know. Bomb time. Zeddy, I hope you're watching. I'm not switching. I think I'm switching. Step 28, man. This is where stuff gets serious. Seriously serious. I know, man. Calm down. Okay, so Scientology, written by L. Ron Hubbard. What the premise is of his doctrine. So anyway, my vouch for the Bible. Let's just go back one more time. I know we're jumping back and forth. It's 66 books written by 40 authors, all pointing to Christ, basically. I know you can make a lot of arguments here and there, and a lot of the arguments for and against take time to unpack, so we're not going to go to every single one of them. That would just take a freaking lifetime, dude. People have spent literally multiple lifetimes worth of research on this stuff. I just happen to think the evidence is for it, and not against it. L. Ron Hubbard believes. It's basically on par with Buddhism, atheism. He believes in the giant tech of the universe. His book, Battlefield Earth, I've actually read like 3 times. It is really freaking good, dude. Before he went insane, that was a very good book. Do not watch the movie Battlefield Earth. It is the most horrible piece of garbage I probably ever put my eyes upon. Don't do it. And it's not bloody or anything. It's just a really bad movie. This book is like over 1,200 pages of character development and just like detail and ingenuity. He was a good author. And then, like, they put it into, like, an hour-and-a-half movie. And it just flops so bad. You can't do that. Even Lord of the Rings is given justice by, like, having, like, 2.5, 3-hour movies. Plus, like, The Hobbit. I mean, does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Anyway. So, what happens in the Scientology L. Ron Hubbard universe? You have these things called, I want to call them Thetons. They are your instincts, your knee-jerk reactions. They're the things that keep you from remembering all of your past lives. They're the things that make you, like, if someone puts their hand up to shake your hand, you reach out and shake theirs, because that is your Theton response. They are like errors in your programming. You're trying to ascend, you're trying to get to the next level. But if you had not, when you died, you get teleported to Mars. I am not kidding. You get teleported to Mars, where there is a giant judgmental thing, which will put your body, throw your body back to Earth, and then you will be born again until you can get rid of all your imperfections. Now, that sounds great. You can't prove it. It's all in his head. But here's what L. Ron Hubbard did, which just you know what? I'll take the damage. I don't care. He just destroys. Like what he did, he held a press conference saying, "I found someone who remembers every moment of every life she ever lived. She has eliminated all imperfections, and she knows everything that ever happened to her." And he called a press conference saying, here she is. So he sat down for them to question her. And the first question one of the reporters asked her is, what color was L. Ron Hubbard's tie? And she could not answer that. And it was like, from there, it was just freaking downhill, dude. Like, they're like, what are you doing? Like, why did you even call this? So there's Scientology in a nutshell. Now, it went from that. Scientology, the Scientologists are also banned from every single Wikipedia site. Their IPs for their churches, which are basically like giant bank institutional holes for tax-free kind of environments, are banned from Wikipedia because they are known for altering the truth. That's a nice little levitating mine there. So they're known for altering the truth, like through not good means. I mean, they're just literally trying to alter reality through tech, which makes sense in their worldview, right? Because, they believe in the transcendent tech. So anyway, that's Scientology in basically a nutshell. So there's a lot more to be said about that and about everything else. There's the big conspiracy things. My wife is actually watching a documentary on people, not necessarily the faith himself, which I believe has to be examined outside of the actions of its people. Otherwise, someone puts a coat on that says Christianity, or someone puts a coat on that says Islam, or whatever, and it kills 30 people, and then, okay, they did it in the name of Islam, therefore Islam is bad. Well, that's, again, the law of the excluded middle. That's a philosophical concept when you learn that in philosophy classes. So, that in mind, Scientology is amazing. All right, it's pretty crazy. The cultish type mentality also that goes on with it here. I hope the Nitronome keeps us safe. Mike, I might need you. Mike, I need you. Do what you want with my body, Mike. Okay, let's go. Let's lead the way with this. Charles Spurgeon said, turn or burn. Don't get it! Yes, we have done it. We have ascended. This will happen. We just gotta dodge the bullets. And you keep throwing those nitronomes down. There's no way this could possibly go wrong. We're doing it. Bombs only. Zeddy. It's a shame we never met. I don't think we ever met in the Clockworks. We knew of each other. We just never passed. I saw your video several times where you beat Vanaduke with the shard bombs. I was so proud of you. Anyway, help. Please stand here. Please, help. Thank you. Anyway, so that's Scientology. I'll wait to go to that next step, then I'll pick another target, because right now my frames, my beautiful frames. Is there a way out of here? Like, can I go back and get that stuff? I don't think so. We stepped on the button. That's just it, man. There's no going back. Yep, we're done. Oh well. So like 10 crowns. And thank goodness we have this amazing payout. They have blessed us with more chests at the end of every compounds. Anyway, it's cookie time. Oh, that was Scientology. And this is, I got 3 Vitapods. I'm so sorry, Wim. And again, this is, just stuff. There's 2 ways. So there's knowledge, and there's ways to express your knowledge. So, I've taken apologetics classes, read books on negotiation, stuff like that. The idea, even though you know all this stuff, throwing it in their face doesn't do either of you any good. You're going to win the argument, not the person. They're going to actually, regardless of the truth you throw at them, you will actually build resentment between you and them. And they will just, like they'll have a bad taste in their mouth whenever they meet somebody with your kind of worldview, and they won't want to talk to you ever again, or anybody like you. It'll be tough. You'll actually make the challenge tougher for the Holy Spirit or truth itself, however you want to look at it, wherever you're coming from, to reach them. We got so much money. 3 radiance! Alright. There's a topic on religion or worldviews you want me to go into. By all means, throwing out there. I got a freaking cookie, so good. Sucker! Like I can respond in chat here, right? Hello, Bob. So what? You know what has to happen? My Java is destroyed, so I'm gonna restart it real quick. Here we go. So let me do this. For my own personal sanity as I break these videos up, I'm gonna hit stop and then I'm gonna hit start again. So just bear with me 1 second. And Silverhawk for the amazing background. It's just a little video that plays while we're waiting for stuff to line up. Anyway, so that was Scientology. What else we got down here? We got so the Mormon gentleman I talked to. So this is an extreme case. So I've talked to a few Mormons. But whenever they come to my house as missionaries, they never come back. They'll be back after the break. That's right. They never come back. There's reason behind this because and there have been a lot of Mormon scholars who actually, when they dive and they're serious about the truth that they're following, they lose their faith, but they stay in Mormonism just because of the pure social aspect. Are you coming back up, SK? What's going on? I see you thinking. Does Java need like a 7th inning stretch or something? I'm sorry, your internet's bad there. So Kirk, mine is also bad, but at least the audio is okay. Oh my goodness, my ears. At least the audio is okay. Like Zeddy was trying to watch my stream yesterday. Come on, buddy. Come on, but there we go. Zeddy was trying to watch my stream yesterday while both my wife and my daughter, actually both daughters, were streaming their own shows. We were having some tech time. I know, 33 minutes, huh? I know I just went on a sort of a tangent where, I'm giving up tech. We regulate it. Regulating is important. Lets the mind heal. Let's get back to reality for a little bit. All right, what are we doing now? What is our prestige for the day? Is there anybody in the Coliseum? 12 people! That's a good way to break my computer. Pardon me. We have A2V. I really don't. I know Vicious Frenzy. I've seen that. Ninja Yu-Gi-Oh! AT! Dude, it's been so long. Just straight up AT Acheron 3-hit combos and says, without even feeling any shame in it whatsoever, I don't use AT, you just bad. I don't know what to say to that. Anyway, we'll jump into that later. Let's just have some fun with the Clockworks. This is why I started playing the game. So, not because of the Prestige, because of the arcade. So, let us enjoy what we initially started out. Now, unfortunately, at least in my opinion, gunning was like the weakest thing there, so naturally I had to go toward that. I like making weak things seem viable, even if they take more work, like Link in Smash Brothers, right? He's absolute garbage, but you can look like you know what you're doing, even though you're going to lose anyway. Probably shouldn't use these. Anyway, we'll sit here for a minute, see if anybody joins us. I don't really want to switch shoot. Like, do we have... What is the torch? Oh, freaking... I think it comes with, the good weather also bugs. We leave our door open too long. Freaking flies, dude. Anyway. So we can rock the voltage. Kind of want to use a gun. But anyway, gunning started out as the weakest thing, and now it's like the strongest by far. We might just do this solo. I don't mind running around solo. But then the gunner update, and then guns got a boost to their charge and to the regular shot. Like my first time getting like 18k damage was with no single switching, or no double switch, whatever, no switching, just with an Umbra driver. Before the damage bonus got up, I was so proud of myself, and that was literally years ago. All right, you guys gonna give me 1 second? I'm gonna jump in the bathroom quick. We'll see if some other people join. Just make sure my party's open. So I'll be back in 1 second. Hold on. Do what you want with my body. Do what you want.